when you look at a person who's cultivating presence, let's say through meditation, or you look at what I study, which is parent-child communication patterns, you can look at something called parental presence. So to put it in wheel terms, a parent who comes with a hub that is really wide open, that can take in whatever their child is, whether they have a shy temperament or outgoing temperament or this or that, the studies are very clear. When you have parental presence, you've made sense of your own life, you're there for your own memories, you're there for your own bodily sensations, you're there for your child. You're able to attune inwardly, and you're able to attune to the inward experience of your child. That child's going to do great. They're going to develop resilience, self-understanding, compassion, empathy, all those things. And what's in common there is being. As a parent, you're not always about doing. You're learning to be in the hub, if just to stay with that metaphor, to receive things, not do things with them. A lot of parents think parenting has got to be always about getting your child to do, put them in this class, put them in that class, so everything is about doing. I'm learning this skill, learning that skill. And so the overlap with what Bowlby said, John Bowlby was, along with Mary Ainsworth, they were the founders of this field called attachment research. That's my field. And what they were able to suggest was that what a parent brings to the relationship has everything to do with how that child will develop. We now know it's going to shape the child's brain development. It's going to shape how their mind, which is not the same as the brain, will develop. It's going to change how they regulate their emotions, for example, or comport themselves in relationships with others. And what's cool about this, which is, these two fields usually don't talk to each other, is all of the principles of mindfulness meditation, which include aspects of the three pillars. There's just a debate whether you would include the kind intention in there. But anyway, the mind training practices basically cultivate presence. Mm-hmm. Secure attachment is all about presence. So you see where it becomes common ground. And I became really, really fascinated with what actually is presence. And so what I wanted to do is not only take the brain research, which I summarize in the Aware book, but then go beyond that. And it's really amazing because when I just did a 3-hour seminar just before I came to see you guys. When you really drop people into this framework, which maybe we can talk about, or if I spend a week with people at a retreat or something and I teach them this framework, they realize, oh my God, I can actually access aspects of myself that I never knew were possible. And the way I can grow and change, it's just like what you described about this year, allows me to drop into this state of presence that we can talk about. So when I do achieve things, like all these fantastic things you achieved, congratulations, you actually start experiencing as kind of fantastic things you have gratitude for, rather than saying, what's the next thing I need to do? You drop into presence and you go, I'm really grateful for that.